So now that your wallet is set up and you have some ADA in your wallet, you're just about ready to trade. But there's a couple of things that you need to be aware of. And these things could really impact your trade. One second you're swapping ADA for a particular asset and you think you're doing well, but you're not getting the right amount that you're quoted. And something called slippage or price impact could have had an effect on your swap. And it's really important to know what these factors are so that you can avoid them in any of your trades. Let's have a look at slippage first. So here I am on the MinSwap DEX again, and I'm looking at this particular token here called Crawju. Now, this is a meme coin, and there's a lot of volatility in some of these meme coins. The price moves up and down, and it's kind of unpredictable. So if I'm wanting to swap this particular token here and the price suddenly moves and fluctuates dramatically and it changes during a swap, that is called slippage. So let me show you by example here. So I want to trade some ADA for Crawju. So here I have ADA, I've got some ADA in my wallet. So let's say I put in 30 ADA and I'll receive just over 12,000 Crawju. Now, if the price here of Crawju drops dramatically by the time I execute the swap, when the price drops down to, let's say, 0.019, my swap might actually execute at that point. And that is a bit of a drop down from up here where it is 0.02 to 0.01. And, that's not a really favorable trade for me. And that would result in a negative slippage. So I can control that by going to the settings here on the platform and put in my slippage tolerance. Now it's set at 0.5. So now if my swap goes outside of those particular bounds, then the trade won't execute and I'll just get my assets back. So you need to make sure that the slippage is set at a point where you are comfortable with. Now, there are certain scenarios where slippage might be really impactful, and something like a token launch, a meme coin just suddenly launching and a lot of attention and eyeballs on it, that could cause the price to swing dramatically and cause that slippage. So in those situations, you may need to make sure that you set the slippage at a predictable percentage that you're comfortable with. Now, in other circumstances, you may want to change that slippage tolerance and change it to a point where it's really high so that you're just moving those assets. You don't care about what the price is moving to. You just want in or you want out of a particular token. And you can set that slippage to something really, really high so that the trade will just go through no matter what. So that is slippage and something you really need to know about.